fucking easy. It's not too loud, is it? I want people to enjoy the fletching content, you know? Like, they gotta see me do these longbows, you know what I'm saying? Or else, I don't know if I have enough vlogs for that shit. I'm worried now. Don't hurt my family. Please. Alright, let's turn it down. How is that? Just a little bit louder. There. Now it's not like hitting the yellow very much anymore. Should be good. Perfect. And now we're just gonna fletch. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Oh, I missed a couple ticks there. Don't judge me. Nah, I'm off for this week and next week. Can you hear this music I'm playing? Ooh, the notification bell? Oh my gosh. My first subscriber. Okay, good. I'm trying to make it so you can't hear it. I gotta figure that out. Pa, 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 pa. Lower the in-game noise a tad. Okay, I've evened it out with the voice now, so you'll hear the fletch in just a second. I'm trying so you can't hear the music at all. Okay, I think I figured it out. I gotta take that away. Hmm. Now I haven't figured out the music yet. I'm trying to figure out how to add an extra audio source. No, I'm using OBS. I think I figured it out. I added I made it so it just listens to the voice, and then I'll set Firefox to net. And now I'll play the music, turn off desktop audio, And now you should only be able to hear the fletching, right? Yes, you should only be able to hear the fletching now. Pretty sick. Yeah, what can I say? I'm a bit of a stream genius, you know. It's just every day, you know, all these people, you know, just been there, done that, you know, like Pitbull, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, I'm on my way, dude. Today's hours spent, you know, I'm gonna be fletching just like this the whole time. Trust me. It's the key to get RuneScape views. Okay, that's really small now. Fucking send it right to his inbox, bud. Oh, you know, I'm trying to figure out why some things aren't working, and that's why it's not working. This isn't signed in. get more, I'll say sticky subscribe to be any PVM content. Oh, don't talk me up so much, dude. Like, I respect it, but like, you know, if I get shit on, it's gonna be really embarrassing for me. And you know, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying like. Shit, two on the road to becoming rich. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to sign into something, but oh, the logs are coming. Oh, fucking easy. See that shit? That's how you fletch. Try another way. Oh shit, I missed some there. Oh my god. Where'd my chat go? There it is. You see my sweat? You don't. Just wait till I start doing fucking darts. You're gonna fucking nut. It's gonna be crazy. What was I doing here?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the...
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? Oh, that.
She's relieved, somewhat, even all the way over.
No problem.
She's very well composed.
Me? I am...
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I'm working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. Well, as you already know...
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you.
Salts? Ammonium salts? Perhaps useful for later.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure. Keep them.
What do you see?
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. You feel until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. If you can handle the headache, Some officers use that young woman. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fleet store nearby.
Oh, you got a Fletch again.
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago. Sure, I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gives.
There he still is, looking right through you. The ammonia only makes it work. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have, you need to get your shit together. No, it's not, officer. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then...
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot, no. You got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
Could the objective of the game be to throw the metal ball so it lands by the wooden ball?
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
I hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Renee mean? What the fuck?
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must be the age-old game of petanque. Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already. Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnoux, and my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. How can we help you? Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are...
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they...
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
They're not. And I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire. It's a Belle McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her? I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
All you observe is a veteran refusing.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of...
Don't you mean Frister?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
There must be another way into the building.
You see a young man on about.
Not looking for any trouble, officer. There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lower... I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the...
We will remove the body as soon as possible.
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the...
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more...
Last week? I don't know. Look.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty.
You didn't answer the question.
It was my Sunday friend.
He doesn't reply. Gesturing. No,
My name?
that's definitely not his real...
No, of course not. Could you please... No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
Trash?
Please don't go. I'll even stop smoking it.
Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, there has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we found a way in, we can ask around.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts. A sturdy... This could be a way. The door rattles. The door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door! Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No. I already... Go check the backyard door. Maybe...
Backyard door. With the smoker. You...
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
Madame, I assure you.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping. You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
I know my rights, and don't you mind.
But the sweeping on the other side.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Ah, it's like a carrot.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in. Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis. I'm fine. Fine. Now, what do you want?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's...
somewhere in the building a child starts crying.
What's he in trouble for? Talk?
What was so funny about...
He lives upstairs in room 28.
Thank you. We should go.
I'm no one. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's...
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. You hear someone. The walking stops. A poor communard, from the looks of it.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant?
Let's go. We don't have a reason to.
It's generally easier to do things if you have...
Ask away, policeman. The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume. Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls. No one lives there. It's been empty for months. Impossible. Maybe it's those great young people. There were people come and go.
They probably just moved. Or she mumbles some kind of a... You hear someone walking around.
Excuse me?
You have plenty of reason to enter.
Oh, come on!
Well,
That was smart.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit?
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in. Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone.
The sum must have been puny.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. And if, well, it does not disappear from my hands. Don't ask me what. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both. Of course.
This door has no reply. No reply. It's a solid lump of metal. Better whip out those cutters. You. This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud.
After you, detective.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov. Kraz Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
actually, we're playing RuneScape. You know, this is still a RuneScape stream after all. It's the fletching content. Just, you know, gotta keep yourself entertained while fletching.
This door is number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker.
Let's see if anyone's...
No one answered.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
You know
Damn.
it is.
Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry, you'll get him. Remember, tomorrow, he's probably...
Hold on. There's a poll going on, isn't there? Let's make our way up to the poll booth. Alright, let's ignore that for a second. Look at RuneScape. Yeah, there is a poll booth here. I thought there was one going on. Or maybe it was just a blog post? Who fucking knows? I'm heading back down to the basement. Alright, alright. How big was this before? Yeah, that's good. Nah, the poll's gone. It's rest in peace, you know. Alright, back to this.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened. A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water, a straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line. Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to the waves of what didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What was a fleet? The combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannon still ready to placate Revachol.
The Coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's...
Got some fancy new pants. These shoes on. This is literally just a better version of this shirt. Oh, it's a jacket.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet? Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal, ultra-liberal. They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack.
A booster
To
pack.
get you deeper into free market ideology.
Fuck, let's get the fucking Pokemon booster pack going. Yeah, and it's different. So you got like these 4 stats, and the higher they are, the more likely you're to hear from them. So if I had 4 on these 2, I'd hear different dialogue than the 4 on these 2. So I already beat this once, so I know a little bit about what happened, but you know, so if you play it, it'll be different. A little different anyway.
The streets will flow red once more, a great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Nah, those booster packs are gonna lose all the money.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
That smell coming from her paint bucket, it's not paint, it's heavy fuel oil.
Red dyed heavy fuel oil intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock. Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon whore. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershaw. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon. I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me. But somehow, it never happens. Does anyone? It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all. Shoot, piggy. It's what you do, isn't it? What? Hello again. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural. an aerograffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Yeah? Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them. Oh, I do like wizards, and people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates.
She means clairvoyant. A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel, there is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic. It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group. Why, yes I am. Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou. I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich. Before you do, it would be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
The boat? No. It is called Cor de Leyte 19 because that's the type of sloop it is. It's a pleasure craft. a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing, though these days I mainly use it for business. My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator.
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats, of all social strata.
She takes a sip.
Okay. Of course.
Nothing happens for quite a while.
As they do.
The thoughts happen inside his brain.
It doesn't.
My, it's as if there's a tiny spinner on the side of his head and he's reeling thoughts out.
Except he isn't.
Of course. Lieutenant, I truly don't understand what is happening here.
I told you his methods are unconventional.
Your marbles on glass, dear. Don't worry. It was quite a while ago, but I think... Yes, we were discussing my fast, large, ineluctably middle-class boat. Oh my. The E word. You mean think nothing of it, officer? Good. What would you like to know? Good. This reality.
Yes, an experimental side case.
How truly curious. A sort of philosopher detective.
Are they now?
A deep synthesis. I'll assist you however I can then. Go ahead.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions? Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games. Ah! This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two. A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall, a real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course. Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Splat, splat.
You could be wrong. But from here it appears as if she's running the brush across her throat in a soaring motion.
Wonderful. The girl in the old lady rags? Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infracult. Yes, you and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture. I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead. All right. What next?
Suddenly, you're not so sure you're part of the supraculture.
And what would that be? I can see that, yes. I dabbled in those dark arts myself, not so long ago. Nothing infra about disco, baby. Those days are long behind me. And even in the early 30s, I would say I was more of a new girl. Disco was a minor, but still enjoyable facet of the whole thing for me. The new, a cultural era, and the name of the decade it ravished, the 30s. It came out of post-revolutionary Revachol. It was ultra-liberal. It involved lots of partying, as you might imagine, and champagne-colored everything. By the looks of it, that would have been when you came of age. Glad to have been of assistance. Of course.
Hey, psst. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it? Failure. It's about failure. Of course you do. You are failure. You are communism. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped, shat on. While everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh, you will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen. You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human. Now get to work, comrade. Very well. I guess no one will build communism. No objections. It's mathematics. Anyone? There's no one. Okay then. Lie down. Hobocop. Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your...
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? What would you like to know? Oh my.
Detective.
Then what 33A? This old... Yes. Anyway.
Hmm. Huh. Ba 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 ba. Why does this look so weird? Suffering. Hello. Troy Wizard IRL. And I your drop and 2K kills. Good dodge. Wish I could dodge like that. This is the kill. He's gonna drop it. Guess what? Hell yeah. I wonder what the DPS is like on that. Carol's. What is it? Bolt racks? DPS ain't bad. It's fucking 5 compared to Bofa's 5.5. I wonder if the helmet makes a difference. Like, what if I have to go get Shazen Helmet 5 again? Not on a Slayer task. Oh, it's fucking slightly better. Holy shit. It gives you a 0.10% chance of hitting more. Fuck, I should go get it. Do I have one? I don't? Oh. Oh no. Where do you get it? Bop 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 bop. Tier 5 soldier in the combat ring. Where's the combat ring? Is this the combat ring? No. Where's the combat ring? Combat ring? Oh, I'm close to it. No, I gotta do it all over again? Where the fuck is guy number 1? Is he just not here? Four, two, but. Oh, there he is. He's hiding outside. I gotta go get a melee weapon? What a crock of shit. For fuck's sakes. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna use these. No special? Oh, without the whole set? Bum 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 bum. What? There we go. Now it's looking good. Why is my bottom like that? Rude. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh god, he jumped, thank fuck. Oh, I haven't sipped one of these in fucking forever. What are you meowing about, little catto? What are you meowing about? Meow. What's up? What's up, Muffin? Come here. Oh, yo, kitty cat. Oh, whoa, whoa. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Oh, I'm just a little chunky little chomper. Meow. Oh my goodness. Meow. Meow. Ah! Fuck. Oh! Oh! My goodness. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh, that was almost the end. Oh! After a long struggle here. Chili potatoes. That's crazy. Whoa. Oh my god. What? No.